Assalamu alaikum. Dear Facebook friends, how are you all? After all, today SSC Physics second paper has been completed, and now I'll discuss again nuclear physics. Last day I said about this. I said each symbol meaning here n not means initial number of initial number of okay. And so here after a certain time after time the intact number of that means undecayed. I said last day there are stable and unstable atoms in this world. Actually, we have to know about atom at first. All each and everything of this world are is made of atom, and atom is very tiny. Moreover, in that atom, we could see different type of particles. That is very astonishing, and that is very wonderful, and that is very actually mysterious. Okay. Anyway, n equal to n naught equal to minus n. Here we have to understand. We have to remember this symbol meaning. Yeah, n means intact number of atom. Intact number, very important. Okay. Remembering this word intact number are very important. Otherwise, you can't do mathematics. Okay, there is some tricks. Okay, from this notion, you will solve those tricks, mathematical tricks. Okay, intact number. That means atom decays, and there is remain some amount of atom. That is called intact atom. Here, t is time. T is time, and lambda is a decay constant. Decay constant. If you know, actually, if you understand, not initial amount, the starting level, it's not decaying. Starting level, the number of atoms, suppose after a certain time, or you could see here n not equal to n this, and after a certain time, so the intact number of atom uh, atom n equal to 50. This is 50. That means 15 number of atom has have been decayed, and 50 number of atom remained. Okay, this is intact number of atom. We got n naught. We have to find out t, and decay constant suppose 4.05 days. Decay constant 0. Suppose we have taken this. Now we can find out the time. Very simply, very easily we can find out the time. But here is some mathematical activity, mathematical process. You have to know that. Otherwise, you can't do this mathematics. Okay. This is actually physics. This is the n equal to n not equal to minus lambda t. This is the physics formula. But if you want to solve this mathematics, you have to know you have to know the notion of mathematics. You have to know the rules of mathematics. This is physics. N equal to n not equal to minus lambda t. Here lambda decay constant time, and n naught is the initial number of atom, and n is the actually intact number of atom. That means after decaying, the remaining amount of atom is, we have to understand. Now we'll do mathematics, then we can understand actually how much tough it is. Okay, look here, our formula, this is our formula. We have to find out t. we have to find out, okay, how could I do this? And not E minus lambda t. This E side we can write like this way. N over N naught minus lambda t. Okay. This process we have to know. This is mathematics. This is not physics. Okay. Uh, E here we can write down like this way, minus lambda t. Now, now N number amount is 50 and N naught was 100 in loan equal to minus lambda has been given 0.05. This is t. Okay. Ln 50 ln half 0.05 t. We have to find out t. Okay. Ln half probably 0.693 probably. Divided minus sign we will get minus cancel. Okay, let me do this another line, otherwise you can't understand. This is mathematics. I'm doing mathematics, but I say at first physics formula and gave the identity of each symbol of the equation. Now doing mathematics, if you have concept about mathematics, you can understand step by step. Okay, this mathematics I am doing. Learn. Okay, let me do this by calculator. Where is my calculator? What's the value of ln half? What's the value of ln half? Ln half 1 upon 2. Right, I said this. Point minus sign, sorry, minus 0.93 ln half means 105 a minus 0.93. Now minus cancel, t 1093 upon 105. What will be the answer? What? Point 0.0693 upon 0.005. How much? It's a 13.88. Look, 13.86 day. 86 day. This is actually our required time to become 50 number of atoms from 100 number of atoms. Guys, this is mathematical process. You have to have this concept and notion. Otherwise, you can't handle this side. And so I said at first n equal to n naught this. I said actually there is a deduction this formula in our book, but I'm not showing this. I'm saying just this equation and each symbol meaning. Guys, this is the radioactive decay law. This is radioactive decay law. N equal to n naught equivalence lambda, and I said what is lambda, what is t, what is n naught, and you have to have clear concept about n and n naught. Otherwise, you can't do mathematics. Okay, and ln n over n naught equal to minus lambda t. Ln n naught equal to lambda t. Yeah, lambda t minus lambda t and ln we have put the value n naught in 50 and then ln half minus 0.693 minus 0.5 t. We have found this by calculator. Guys, this is the time. We can do this mathematics just online if you remember this formula from this. Okay, from this formula, if you remember directly, you can do this mathematics. If we can remember what is that, we can deduct from this here, from this relation. Look here, simply then we put and do the mathematics. Here we can find out equal to ln n over n naught lambda m, this minus this formula. If you can remember, you can do mathematics by online. Okay, t ln n over n naught lambda. Okay, look, actually I showed you the lengthy process. Now it's very short process. If you can remember this formula, t equal to minus log n upon n naught upon t lambda. Look, ln n here n equal to 50 and n not equal to 100. Lambda equal to 0.05 day. Okay, if we put here 50, 100 and 0.05, to do this calculator, we will get 13.86 day. Very simple. We have done this by online. Guys, this is our record mathematics which I have done now.